So in the last module, I was discussing the meditation technique that I practiced. I say past tense because I've changed the way that I practiced it now. So what I discovered through the discussion was that I was using the meditation practice almost to recalibrate myself and target a difficult feeling inside my body and move that. So to be more specific, I would often feel a tightness in my chest and in my solar plexus and my stomach. And I did some repeated movements to relieve this. And it was good in that it did relieve it, but it didn't give me this sparkle, energy, positivity. I felt less tense afterwards, but now I feel more motivated to move to a style which is more progressive, more positive focused. And I did this for the first time today. I noticed that my breathing was heavy, and I did feel the familiar pattern to focus on this difficult part within me, this tension. And because of the discussion, I decided that I would change that. And I would do a body scan. I would look at my body more holistically. I wouldn't search for the pain as I always did. And instead I focused on what other parts of my body were also present. The parts of me that also had something to express. And I focused on allowing myself to relax, not consciously making myself, but allowing myself. And in relaxing with my whole body, relaxing, being aware of what else? Great question. What else was present meant that I was able to see the positive that was also within me, rather than narrowing my vision to focus on the negative and what I needed to change or get rid of. To see that there was still that positive part inside me, regardless of whether or not I had a negative part too. It wasn't an either-or scenario. It's not like there's a negative part, I must get rid of it to experience the positive. There was the negative. There was the difficult part, and then there was also the relaxation. The nice part of me still existed. Yeah, and that's really important. I think that's really important to remember. It's so easy when looking at the outside world, this is happening, that I don't want to be there. I don't want this to happen. And when I think about what I experienced during this meditation, bring it into the context of life and experiences, what comes to mind is that I don't need to label a scenario as good or bad. Again, it comes down to this idea of choice. I can be aware that I don't like the feeling that I have about something that's happening. I can be aware that ideally this would not happen. And in that I can say, okay, what else? What else is there right now? And I don't need to ignore the bad thing that's happening that I don't want to be happening. I can include the positive, so I can include the whole experience. There's no need for this separation. There's no need for these labels and judgment. Everything can be in the same moment. And that is such a relief. Really. Everything can be in the same moment.